get this stream going, huh? Open the chat real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Oh, wait, my controller cord is all tangled up. One sec. Bang, I fixed it. Ooh, Zuletta's not on yet. Let's see if Zuletta's gonna hop on or not. If not, I might just join this tournament. Let's see how long this tournament's up for. Because I might just join the tournament. 11 minutes. Oh, but it's... 33 is a little rough. Nothing here is like great. What's this? Yo, not no. Pink pony. Okay, okay. Oh wait. Okay. Okay. Okay, now this one's not terrible. Let's check out the rest. No, no. 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 Oh. No. Do they have new ones yet? No. That's okay. Let's see if people are playing smart in 2v2s or not. Alrighty, here we go. Ooh, I'm a little awkward, but I fixed it. Yes, sir. Good teammate. one's a little rough. That's alright. Oh, yeah. Good cut. Yeah, we're ready for twos. What? I don't get why my teammate is so bad at challenging. He left me alone in a 2v1. Like, buddy, come on. does it not show him online? Did I accidentally block him? I had no boost. Nice. Nice commit. So my teammate sucks and should not be allowed to play the game. Nah, which one of them said I was trash? I think it was this one. Yeah, might have been that one. Oh, that was clean. I think I might restart my game because my buddy's not showing up in my friends list. I'll just restart it really fast. I'll be super fast. We're gonna relaunch. Come on, Rocket League's not running. Don't give me that crap. Thank you. Rocket League will open. There we go. I can hear you now. I heard you like typing.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Is it working?
Yes.
Let's go.
I can hear you. Okay,
Let's go.
okay. We good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nah, it was my game that was tweaking. I relaunched it and you showed up. Alright, you're party leader. So.
Yeah. No, because, like, my game crashed twice.
Oh, dang.
And I had to restart my game. Or, not my game, but...
Yeah. I know what you mean.
like, the game is just lagging me.
That's rough.
Like, I'm stuttering in freak. Like, what the hell?
Oh, that's rough.
Alright, I'm just gonna, like, chain dash all over my free play
Yes, sir.
until the game feels like not stuttering. That makes sense as to why it's stuttering. The video quality is...
Oh, you have it on like the max? Like the highest graphics and everything.
No.
Really? Dang.
It just had the render quality at quality, and I usually have it at high performance.
Oh, that would do it.
Okay, I guess I'm never letting Nvidia cook again.
Exactly.
It said it was gonna optimize my game, and it didn't. It just made it slower and more stuttery.
Exactly. Because apparently that's optimal, you know?
Indubitably. Indubitably. Jolly good show.
Dude, that was so funny. The Jolly Good Show chat.
Yeah. Aha, playing pros. We're playing professional players.
W.
This is exactly what I needed to warm up. And I'm beat.
Oh, that's rough. That's
That's
even
rough.
more rough.
I'm tweaking.
boy.
I'm tweaking.
Oh,
I'm not
boy.
locked in. Oh. Whoa. What? Okay. Okay.
That's just rough.
Oh, man. Yeah. I'm getting hard carried. This is crazy work.
Bro, there's no way. There's no way, bro. You're 500 MMR past me in cash.
Yo, hold on,
That's
let me
crazy.
Let me lock in.
Exactly, you'll lock in right here. Passing?
Yes, free goal, free goal. Oh, shit. Free goal for them.
No, don't give them that. They don't need it.
Not trying to. They just might cook me.
No, no. I didn't get the reset.
Bro's trolling against a pro player. We insta got scored on.
It
This is
didn't give it to
great.
me.
This is great.
I like that I'm in here with my Season 9 Gold tourney winner.
Yeah, I just have no title on. It's just Watch Zuleta.
Exactly.
Like I have a name in this game. Oh, man.
I don't know why that's in.
I'm lagging. I love that.
Bro, don't let me carry you. He literally let me put that in, bro. He just watched it happen. Oh my gosh, you're at 356 ping. Chill, bro.
I don't have a way to control this.
No. What a demo. Oh, I backflipped. That didn't happen. You didn't see it.
This.
There was no
Oh, yeah, I
backflip.
didn't see it.
There was no backflip there.
I love this is my first game, and then
Yeah.
it's
A
the
pro
game
player.
that I'm lagging in.
Oh, yeah.
No, I appreciate that I'm playing pros, so I'd rather play pros than fucking
Look at that.
random champ ones that think they're better than me
Exactly.
somehow.
Yeah. Couldn't be me.
Yeah, it couldn't be you playing 1800 casual.
Exactly. No, I was playing Shmuppy and it was like low-key sad. He was not playing well. Good demo. So the funny thing is, I actually can't air dribble. So that was not going anywhere ever. But I can wall dash. I can actually chain wall dash. So recoveries are chill.
Indubitably. What is Shumpy right now in twos?
I think he's like GC1. Maybe GC2.
What MMR are we saying here?
I'm not sure. He won't tell me. Not that I've asked, but like, I asked him what he was in ones, and he said he was like champ 1 or 2.
Yeah, if he's in 4-digit MMR and ones, he's doing all right. I feel like. But if he's in the trenches,
Yeah.
then we got to talk about it.
Oh, my ankles went nowhere there. Oh, your ankles went nowhere. Oh, mine went nowhere. It's chill. There's no ankles in this game, so it's fine.
It doesn't matter if they break ankles if they can't put it in net.
Exactly.
You know? And plus, we're forcing it for each other,
Oh,
so it's not really
ignore it.
ankles. It's just a sacrifice.
Yep.
If you will. Can you score that?
Nope. It's chill though.
You turn on this? Oh, I guess I am.
No backflip. It's chill. I'm just bumping.
I love that bounce.
Yes, sir.
Please go. Oh, you're not.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not there.
Not even in the slightest.
Nope.
Of course. I love losing to pros because of lag.
Real, the 356 ping killed you, bro.
Oh god.
I thought you
never
fixed
again.
it, bro.
I thought I did as well, and then we got cooked. I don't understand. Let me run another test. See what it is. I imagine it's because I'm using RTX voice. Okay, let's see. All right. And you're east, right?
I'm like central.
Okay, yeah. Then we're playing on east.
Cool.
You don't mind me cussing, right?
You're fine.
All right.
I'm not 12.
Indubitably.
If I were
What is,
12,
like,
I
most of
probably
the-
still wouldn't care. Most of that chat cares.
What in the well? I want to ask why is that, but
Yeah, I don't even know, bro. It's kind of sad, actually. Yes, sir. Excuse me, I touched that.
That's funny.
The
That
freezing.
freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw him with the magnet, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good.
That was peak.
I just didn't want it to
Oh.
touch our side, you know? Oh, that's rough. Go in. Yes, sir.
What a snipe.
That was disgusting. It was calculated 100%. I meant to do that.
Believable. Believable.
Nah, it's like I play well in like the normal drop shot for the most part. I just get like teammates that can't even jump in the air because I'm like 600 mark because I did my placement matches with my silver buddy.
Yep.
Bro, what? I hit that for sure. There's no way this game's real. I bumped him.
I love that.
Boo. Boo. What a save. Oh my gosh, I'm bumped. Boo. That was not
God damn
cool.
it.
Not cool. Back right.
What?
Sorry, it's a habit. Yoink. No.
Oh, that's not a good touch. That saves it. Nice. Gotta have to like do that.
Oh. No. Give me that demo. I literally... Nah, this game's not real. Oh.
Speed. Oh. I guess you're scoring. Nice.
Booyah.
Incredible.
It's all calculated.
3,000 IQ plays. Okay, you just don't jump for the ball. I understand.
Yeah, that's my bad. Nice. I got magnet.
Just go off the ceiling with it. Oh.
Boo. That's what I did to them. Oof. Good demo. No.
I didn't see that you had spikes.
No. It was that they swapped me, bro. That's what I was saying no about.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, he's fumbling.
Well, I mean, yeah. If you don't panic, you'll know, like, they can't score off the spikes instantly.
Yeah.
How's that not damage? What? Okay, this is about to be the dumbest play we gotta block.
I did not mean to yeah, it's chill though. Yep. It works. No, that's so
God
lucky.
damn it.
My bad. I'm impressed he got it all the way over there.
Time. Don't rush it. Nice.
Oh.
Some dumbass shit. Open?
No,
Oh, you're not.
they boosted me.
Uh, what?
There's no way that just happened. I've watched that. That shit've worked.
And it's a save. Of course it is. And it's damage. I'm actually lost. Okay, don't use a blunt punch like that. You gotta hit the ball first and then punch. That's how you use it effectively.
Oh, that's my
Okay,
bad.
and you are not the greatest at drop shot. I
Nope.
see that.
I love that club name. That's great. Nice. Good double.
And a bit of blur. What the Alright. You got it again? You don't have to if you can't.
All right.
You just gotta exist under the ball. Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, maybe I should just send you to go for that, not me.
Yeah, probably.
Gotcha.
There's no way.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
in my
way.
head, of course it is.
Yep.
Of course it is. Fucking backward warrior, hopefully. Oh. Open, just shoot. Oh. I forget you're not like
Yeah.
fast at the ball.
My bad. I guess that works.
It's all good.
He had no
They didn't
clue
know
what was
you were doing.
happening.
Yeah.
Definition of never to let them know your next move.
I could have had a better play. Free? Oh, you're not facing the ball?
Bro,
I understand.
he was beating me there.
He's the gold, bro. You are beating him every day of the week in the air. Like, look at that. Freest player of my life. The other guy, Gramps, I would worry about him, but if it's not Gramps on the ball,
Yeah.
you can just go for the ball. I ignore.
All right. He's just like not fast enough.
Yes. Oh. Remind me what rank you are?
I am
said you're champ two or
C1 Div 2, almost like I was almost C2, and then I like played
Okay.
a few bad games.
I understand. So you have no vision.
Exactly.
Okay. All you know at the moment is just how to ball chase.
Or to just completely back off the ball.
You don't know nuance. I
Pretty
understand.
much.
Because there's middle ground in positioning,
Yeah.
and I tend to find that you're not at that middle ground most of the time. If that makes sense.
That does make sense, yeah.
That's
Oh.
okay, because I can work with that. Well, not if you can't make shots. Right side? Oh,
Nope.
Well,
I threw it.
yeah. Probably switch the game mode up. Oh, says you're in an online game.
I am not in an online game. What is this thing talking about?
Shout out Rocket League for being very slow.
Yep. Also, like, perfect servers, you know?
Yep. If I could just have perfect servers, I'd be set for life.
Exactly.
And this game being optimal, you know, that'll never happen.
They should put it back how it was before they bought it and release Rocket League 2 for all their things they want to do.
Yeah. Custom mode community would go crazy. It would
That's so
literally
real.
carry this game into
That's valid.
Minecraft levels of fame. Maybe not that crazy, but
Dude,
it'd be pretty close.
have you seen like what's been happening at the Minecraft movie theaters?
Yeah, but it's
The like cops being
I could
called
care
now.
less. I could care less about that movie.
Real.
I hate Jack Black.
Oh dang.
I hate a lot of people actually. There's not a lot of people I like.
That's
At
fair.
least in Hollywood.
Hollywood's just a terrible place.
Indubitably. It's too Jewish for me.
Oh, whoa there.
That's all I will say.
Whoa. I mean, good for you.
Hey.
So what's your descent? Like ancestry? Do you have
I'm
any
Afro-Latino, my man.
All right. I was about to say you're not German, are you?
Would have been better if I was.
Probably. It would have been funnier. Hey, we can have a Latino Hitler. Not that not that it's hypothetical. It's
Have
not.
you read the Talmud? That's my question to you. Have you read the Talmud?
I have not.
Because it says some pretty fucked up things about people that aren't Jewish.
That yes, I believe it.
Just like how Muslims have things that are like really crazy to say for non-Muslims.
Yeah.
Jews have something like that as well.
Wow.
Oh, this is internet. Never mind. Good pinch.
Thank you. Too Jewish, huh? Is there a high population of Jews in Hollywood?
Do you want me to elaborate?
No, it's chill. It's chill. I think it's better that you don't. It's funnier this way too. And then maybe I could like go to the chat and say something about this, and I'd be interested in what they say. The chat's gonna be over here like, so, what's that about?
Eastern Orthodox, by the way. So it only makes this funnier.
It does in fact make it better.
Because Christianity is like in origin Jewish, but not modern Jewish. So there's a discontinuity
Yeah.
with modern Jews
Yeah.
and Second Temple Jews.
On my screen, you
It's
hit that.
a-
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. It's a whole history. But I blame psionics.
Wait, for the Jews? Wait, for the fact there's Jews or for
Okay.
wait, I'm lost
For the
now.
mishit and the Jews.
Oh.
Why not?
I thought we were still talking about the Jews, and I was like, wait, so psionics is now the reason there's Jews in Hollywood. Cool. I was lost.
That would be funny.
That would be an interesting statement.
Yeah, very historically inaccurate to say
Yeah.
that. But it would be funny.
It would in fact be funny. Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Already, well, this is kind of just me going on a tangent, but
What, the Jews?
I don't like Trump.
Oh, I thought you were saying
I
the
don't
Jews
like,
again.
no. I don't like Harris. I don't like any of these politicians.
That's valid.
Like,
Politicians.
either way,
okay.
if you vote for Kamala, I mean, you vote for racism. If you vote for Trump, you vote for Israel. Israel, like, wins either way.
Yeah.
And there's, like, almost close to no reason for us to, like, help Israel in any way, but,
Well, there's no reason for
You
us to be
know-
involved.
yeah.
Oh, what a bump.
In the same way,
Ooh.
we have no reason to, like,
Ooh.
nah.
To be Jewish?
No. To have, like,
Wait, to have like what? Like Jewish beliefs?
no, not Jewish beliefs, but to have, like, this stigma of, like, talking about
Oh.
Jews in a negative light.
Yeah.
Like, people go, oh, whoa, you can't say that, man.
Yeah.
You're Hitler? Question mark?
No, it's just funny, honestly. I feel like if anyone gets offended by it, it's because deep down they support
They're
it.
Jewish.
No, or they're
I'm
like
kidding.
the or like
they
they're
support it.
or they're the next Hitler and they're trying to hide it.
Yeah.
They're like, whoa, you can't say that, man. Like, don't you know? And then 20 years from now, you know.
Oh my God, it's the next Holocaust.
Gas
The
chamber.
West Bank is being blown up.
Oh no, we got an SSL in here.
Oh, I'm so terrified.
I
No, I'm
forgot that.
not.
I forgot that ball doesn't fly into the air. It's not drop shot, guys.
This is like my lobbies like every other game.
Dang.
Like playing SSLs. The pros I only meet in casual.
This SSL is only
To be honest with
1600
you.
MMR, and that's crazy.
Yeah. 'Cause usually high-rated players don't play casual.
Yeah.
And if they do, they're like 2K MMR
Yeah.
or at least 1900.
Yeah, no, my buddy
Casual.
was like top 30 in the world, and he like never touched casual. All he played was comp. I should not be on that. I'm still playing
Let
like
me
it.
guess, he was the craziest twos main.
Dude, all he did was twos. Like his ones rank was, I don't even remember what it was, but it was trash. Like my GC1 buddy had a higher twos rank than him.
I mean, yeah. There is kind of no point in
Wait,
playing ones.
Did I say higher twos
except,
rank? I
like-
meant higher ones rank.
Yeah, higher ones rank. I know what you meant.
I'm like dyslexic. I'm dyslexic with
Gotcha.
talking and directions. You ever do the finger thing, like, to figure out left and right sometimes? You ever do that?
Yeah, where you pull out the L and the...
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You ever do that while you're driving?
Not really at this point, because I've been on the road so much that, like...
You memorized your left and right?
Yeah.
Dang.
Kind of forced to, because I didn't drive for Uber, so...
Oh, yeah.
A nice little fun fact. Yeah, I drive like Uber. The only like Uber Eats. So I don't like people.
That's that's
And
fair.
plus, I get my car dirty. So
Yep.
don't know what to expect with people. I can do whatever the fuck
Ooh, what a
ever,
rush.
and it's like I'm not trying to risk shit,
That's valid.
especially in Florida.
Yep.
Literally
Yep.
anything could happen.
Yeah. You hear of Florida Man? Did you know they have a board game about Florida Man?
No, I did not.
Yeah, it's where they've got
Of course they do.
a deck of like fake cards and then a deck of real cards, and there's twice as many real cards as fake cards, and you're supposed to take 2 real cards, 1 fake card, and figure out which Florida Man news article is fake. And it's kind of insane to play. It's fun, but it's got some goofy articles. Like, the ones that you really, really want to be fake are never fake.
Well, yeah, 'cause
Because it's Florida Man.
humans are depraved. But
Exactly.
I'm telling you, as like a Florida man, Florida isn't even like the most fucked state.
Oh,
it
no,
would actually be
100%
like
no.
more
What would you say it is?
like places in the Mississippi, for example, or like
That's fair, yeah.
top left of U.S. So
yeah,
like
like,
Washington,
yeah, like
State,
Washington, Oregon. Yeah.
They just don't have like the law that Florida has, where they have to report every single like
Crime.
criminal case, make it all public.
Have you...
So if every state did that, I guarantee, number one, places like DC, New York City, oh my
They'd
god,
be so much different, bro.
dude, Florida would look like,
Oh, I bumped. Nah, like...
would look like Iowa.
What's like the craziest thing you've seen? Like, a legit scene, crime-wise.
Okay, I gotta think.
Like, the craziest crime you've, like, full-on seen. with your own 2
I've
eyes.
seen a couple cars flipped over.
Nice.
I've seen
You talk about it
motherfuckers tweak.
like it's normal. He's talking about like flipped over cars like it's a daily occurrence.
It's not a daily occurrence, but when it happens, like I'm not surprised.
You're like,
It's
ah,
either tourists or like some motherfucker.
it's just like should not be in a car.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And it's like everybody wants to come here. So of course Florida drivers are gonna be like absolute aggro menaces.
Yeah.
Because the worst type of people come here. I swear, no one normal comes to Florida.
No, is so. My aunt, she lives down in like Orlando, and she says, I don't know if it's true, but she says that like people refuse to use their turn signals down there because
Yes.
you'll get cut off. Is
of
that true?
course.
That's crazy.
Yes.
That's actually insane.
There are no.
Like-
If everybody drove like they were from Kentucky, we would have 1,000 times better traffic. But
See,
because
like-
everybody is like from Canada or from like the northwest.
See, like
It
if
is
I
impossible
were
to
to not
drive.
use my turn signal, I would get a ticket, bro. Like they'd be like, "Oh, you get a ticket."
Yeah, here, blinkers for the most part are optional.
That's crazy. Like so,
Unless you're at a stop. If you're like, okay, so here's the
it's like
difference, right?
lane changing you. It's not frequent.
If you're on the interstate, it's a war zone.
yeah.
If you're in like a supermarket or like in a parking lot, then you absolutely need like if a cop's around anyways,
Yeah.
use your turn signals. But
That's crazy.
because Florida is so cooked, because again, everybody all over the world, like the worst types come here.
Yeah, Florida and California, man.
Yeah.
No, so
I'm
like
glad I'm not in California. Because
Dude.
California, you literally have to pay just to leave California.
yeah.
It's cooked. You can't own a lot of things that you can in Florida, like guns, for example.
Yep.
And you can't like collect the rainwater. You actually have to like pay just to collect that. And you have to do.
And like their governor is literally the reason they're on fire. Did you hear about that? Like why?
Yeah.
he literally
it's
told them not to do the forest cleanups.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's crazy. Like you.
Here's the reason they have a poop map.
Yep.
But all of a sudden, when China and Israel comes around to fucking California, then he changes his tone. It's like, oh yeah, clean up everything, get rid of everything, right by next week or like
Yeah.
by tomorrow, pretty much. And he can do that in a flash, but he won't do that like all the time.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder who he actually like cares about, you know?
All right. No, so like in your driver's ed, do they like teach you to use your turn signals, or are they like it's optional?
If you're paying attention, you literally know how to drive like you're from Kentucky. But most of our drivers literally like will go to a driver's school, pay like $150, however much it costs to, just like pay your way into like a driver's license and then drive like the ignorant bastards that they are. Because it's that easy to get a driver's license.
That's crazy.
But the caveat is you have to be old enough. But as
Ah,
soon as you're old enough, you're chilling.
yeah. Nah, cause like in my driver's ed, they were just like, yeah. So basically, you got to make sure you always like you would get docked points if you didn't use your turn signal like frequently. Like my buddy, he didn't use his turn signal like I think it was 3 times, and so he failed the test.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you like, well, cause see, it is like that here, but only if you're doing it free, right?
Yeah.
Like if you're doing it like completely through like high school, right? And then you're getting your driver's license through the government, like the courthouse, like you're taking their test.
Yeah.
and
If you're doing it like
honestly, all you're doing
the normal
and
way.
here's the thing too. All you're doing in the courthouse is literally chilling in a parking lot, making sure you know how to use turn signals and like know how your vehicle like operates,
Dang.
like what all the buttons do on
Yeah.
the dashboard. And then you're pulling out of a parking and then pulling into a parking position in a parking lot, and that's it.
Yeah, for me,
That's
like,
way too easy.
I just pulled up to the DMV. They had me take him for a drive, and then they were like, "Cool, you get your license now."
Yeah. We didn't even here in Florida. You don't even. Well, it depends on county to county, but for the most part, I can tell you, uh, you don't even have to drive. You're literally just chilling in a parking lot, and you can use like, you know,
They're like, as
it
long as
says
you
low the
can.
backup cam.
They're like, as long as
Yeah.
you can park properly in the parking lots, it's chill.
It's not even that you can park properly. It's can you park and move the car, and can you use your blinkers?
And then they don't even use the blinkers. Oh, what a bump!
If you don't use the blinkers and you don't like pull out of the park, uh, then you probably will fail the test. But
Yeah.
most people can like pull out
Well, I mean,
anyways.
they don't use their blinker while they're driving after the test.
Yeah, because once it's done and done, they drive like ignorant
Yeah.
bastards. They drive like they're on the autobahn, except they're not German.
Dang.
I'm definitely
I wonder
not
what like
shifting gears like they're European.
the state with like the worst like driving record is
California.
California, you think so? Or like is
It's
this
gonna be either California or New York.
I could totally see New York, yeah.
I can tell you right now, just off my experience driving in Florida, those are the worst. Those are the two worst drivers. Then like
Yeah.
maybe, well, not maybe. Definitely Pennsylvania is up there as well.
Really?
Actually, like tied.
I want to I want to like have even thought about. I guess part of that is cuz like I personally haven't driven
Again,
there.
yeah. Pennsylvania sucks. New York sucks at driving. California sucks at driving here. Um, Texas, it's a hit or miss, right?
Texas, it
They're
probably
like
depends on the location in Texas.
they're well, yeah, that too, but like they usually drive like Florida drivers. Like it's kind of not their fault because they're also like flooded with tourism.
Yeah. And you
People
know,
love Texas for their food,
and you know,
and it's
like
Texas.
people that, yeah, Texas is Texas. Oh, dang, my bad.
People love Texas. People love visiting Texas. Not as much
Yeah.
as visiting here, of course,
Yeah,
but
they're
you know,
like California. Those two places are like crazy.
yeah. California is just bad though. Yeah.
California's just a messed up place in general.
And you have Georgia, same idea. They're like Texas, hit or miss, but for the
Yeah.
most part, you don't see a lot of Georgian drivers in South Florida. You'll see them more in North Florida.
Bro, I hit the ball and my screen like went black for half a second.
And then most of the other states are pretty all right.
Pretty chill.
Yeah. So not a lot of other states come visit Florida because
Idaho, you got him up there driving tractors.
Yeah, they're pretty relaxed. I don't imagine them like.
Nah, you can
driving
literally get a
recklessly all of
driver's
sudden.
license at like 15 in not Texas, Idaho, and like people will full on drive tractors like on main roads.
I mean,
It's
shit.
crazy.
If you're driving a tractor, you got to be like the most relaxed human.
For real.
How are you?
Just to be chilling on main roads with your tractor, like that would be a goated move.
I mean, that thing's got to be like what, $4 million?
Who knows, man? Depends on your tractor, I guess.
Yeah,
How high quality is your tractor?
yeah. Like most of us don't know that kind of farmer's money. At least
Yeah,
most of
it
us from the
depends. Like, are
city.
you getting like the tiny little tractor that like small farmers will use just to like get around their farm, or are you using like the big tractors for harvesting?
Yeah.
Because like if you're driving a massive, oh my bad, if you're driving like a massive tractor down the main roads, respect.
Yeah. Or even just like driving like small tractors or like K trucks.
That'd be sick. I would love to drive
Like
a tractor down the main road.
yeah, you don't see a lot of those.
In Florida.
Well, you do see a lot of like tractors in certain parts of Florida, but you don't see them in like obviously. Um, you don't see like a lot of K trucks.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say, not
Uh,
not tractors. Tractors is commonplace.
that's fair. Yeah.
But K trucks, and the stupid thing too is like K trucks. If we had K trucks, a lot of like F-150s or like a lot of Ford trucks in general, and those kind of like American trucks wouldn't have as much of a like oversized to them. Like they wouldn't be so supersized as they are right now. Because if we had K trucks, a lot of farmers and like average truck drivers would be content with
Yeah.
like a really small cab with a really ginormous trunk
Yeah.
that is like fuel efficient and very like reliable.
Well, I don't get the point. Like, if you don't, why do you need a big cab? Because I feel like a truck is not the best thing for commuting, you know? You use a truck for moving
Yeah.
things. So why do you need a cab that can fit your entire family?
I'm more so thinking of like, because for example, you have contractors, right? And they
Yeah.
have like a crew. So you kind of want to just
That's
have
fair.
it for like convenience sake. But it's like, at that point, Toyota Helix,
Yeah.
right? But Toyota Helix would be too much
Different.
for the U.S. To handle. Not
Yeah.
because it's like confusing to use, but because it would like straight up, it's such a good truck. Like if I were to describe it, it's like the Zen of trucks. It is. It is just that good
Yeah.
in every way.
Yeah.
It would literally make a lot of models like go extinct because it's just that much better of a truck. You literally can't kill it. It will last forever,
Yep.
right?
I feel like
Like
that's
400
just
years.
Toyotas in general. In general, though,
Yeah, the
Toyotas
closest
just
thing we
don't
have.
die.
Yeah, the closest thing we have to a Helix in the States would probably be either like a Chevy Silverado or like a really good. Well, at least when I'm thinking in American brands, probably like a good OBS truck from like early 2000s and like way before that.
Yeah.
But other than that, like Tundra, Chevy Silverado, the 2500s,
Yeah.
those kind of trucks.
No, the crazy thing with like Toyota and Honda is that their cars just like refuse to die. You can get over 300,000
No, Hondas
miles.
can die. Hondas can die.
We have
It's
Hondas
the
that are at
small.
like 300,000 miles. It's like the
Yeah,
big Hondas that you can't get a small Honda if you want it to last
yeah.
a long time. But like Toyotas, those things just don't die. It doesn't matter what you do.
It doesn't matter which Toyota you get,
Yeah,
save for like maybe the Prius or
Yeah.
like the weird collab Toyota cars.
Yeah.
Like those, it's just those that have some issues, if that, and it's like they solve those issues within like the second gen.
Yeah. No,
The same
Toyota just
model.
like can't die. Those cars
Yeah.
will last forever. Like if you maintain your Toyota well, that thing's never gonna die.
Yeah. Whereas like a Honda, depending on the Honda you get, because there are some Hondas where you can't abuse, they'll actually like dry up and stop working.
Yeah.
Toyota literally, you can
Yeah.
throw a dart in Toyota's direction, and whatever car it lands on, usually you won't have to even maintain. But
Yeah.
obviously, you would
As
want
long
to
as you
maintain
maintain it like
Same- yeah.
later in the life of it, you know.
it. Same thing with Nissan, but like Nissan is in the same boat as Honda in that regard.
Yeah.
Their small
it's hit or
vehicles will
miss.
last the longest, but the big vehicles for Honda and Nissan kind of suck.
Yeah. I feel like for Honda, it depends on like there are some small ones that will last a long time. Like depending on what year, the Civic will last pretty long. The Pilots typically last a while.
They do, yeah. But like all the weird crossovers that Honda has, those don't last long.
I feel like that's my bad.
They get
Crossovers like
sold
never
a
last
lot.
long with any brand though.
I beg to differ. Shall I remind you that Honda, or not Honda, fucking Mazda exists?
That's fair.
Especially since they dropped a Ford. Like as soon as Mazda dropped Ford, because Ford was guiding Mazda out of the trenches, and as soon as like Mazda hopped out the trenches, like that 2010 area, and they started taking back control of their own company, Mazda went to become like even better than Toyota. I would even argue, especially like current Mazdas,
Yeah.
like Mazdas of the year, like the CX-90, for example.
Yeah.
You compare that with like the Grand Highlander of the Toyota. The Mazda is better than Toyota, and that's not a crazy thing to say. Like I can back that up with math and like just how they're built at the
Yeah.
moment. Definitely not like Mazda is never beating like old Toyota. Not even new Toyota is not beating old Toyota.
No.
Like that's how good old Toyota was. But right now,
Like
Mazda
if
is
you
like
could
the
get
best
an old
brand.
Toyota like brand new right now, like those would be peak cars. Getting those brand new.
Yeah. And get them to like 2 million miles.
Yeah. No, I've got a like 2006, I think it is, Toyota Tacoma. That thing like will not die. It's at almost 300,000 miles and it's like running like a champ.
Yes, sir.
Like literally the only thing that is slightly bothering me isn't even like it's damaged. It's like there's a loose bolt that rattles. Like which isn't even like a difficult fix. And it's
Yeah,
not
it's
causing
not even
issues.
an
It's
issue.
just annoying.
Yeah. I would say just fix it just for like for yourself, man.
Yeah, no. It started like a day or two ago, so I just have to figure out like where it is, you know, find the loose bolt.
Yeah, it's not too big an issue.
No.
And plus, like you'll see like a lot of Toyotas, especially all the like trucks, they'll all be like in dire need of an alignment, but yet they'll last like for another 20 years.
This is true.
Like it's literally driving to the side.
Have you seen those videos of the trucks literally driving with their front wheels like crooked? Like it's
Yep, that's like every Toyota ever.
yeah. No, like the suspension on the Tacoma, it busted. Like the ball bearing on the passenger wheel busted. And so, oh, frick. That was a peak passing play if I was on his team. No, but like
Yeah.
the ball bearing snapped, and so we replaced it and gave it an alignment. It like absolutely no issues, and it wasn't having issues beforehand. It just like snapped out of nowhere. Like we couldn't even tell anything was wrong, and then it just out of nowhere snapped.
Bro has not been doing checkups on his vehicle.
No, sir. Well,
Come
like,
on, even if it's a Toyota, you gotta check up on your car.
that's valid. It was like they hadn't done anything like maintenance wise to like the bearings and all that. So it was like, and they told us that they had taken it in because we bought it about a month or two like before this happened, and they
Where'd you buy it from?
just like a work friend. And they told us that like maintenance wise they had like just taken it in and that it was chill, from what I understand. And so
Oh, shit.
it's like We were just expecting it would last longer, but we did know it was an old truck.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can always expect things to happen with old cars.
Yeah.
He just... Ooh. Oh, what a pass.
That is...
I'm
okay.
peeking.
All right.
I'm peeking.
You're peeking for the wrong team.
Yes, sir. Absolutely goated. What if I play the Dominus? Would that be funny?
Why not play the Nimbus?
What's that?
Why not
That's
play the
funny.
Marauder?
Oh, wait. I think I have that one. Where's the letter M? Oh, wait. It would have been before N. Whoops. I was looking at the Nissans. Well, guess I'm in the Octane. It's chill.
Yeah. I don't know though. If I had to give you, going back to like Florida traffic, an average of like what I see on the road like every day,
Yeah.
like for a bingo card,
Mm-hmm.
you're definitely gonna see a Hyundai, either a Santa Fe or like a Tucson. Well, one of those SUVs
Yeah.
or trucks from Kia. You'll definitely see a Kia Soul somewhere.
Okay.
You'll see a Nissan Altima because those are everywhere.
Yeah.
You might see like a rare ancient vehicle from the past just strolling around. Like a
Something that
Oldsmobile
should
or
not be
something.
moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, that should not be, like, together.
Yeah. Or like a Mercedes.
Yeah. Do you want it, like,
You've got all your
what? Got all your what?
all your freight vehicles, all those all those big ass vehicles that just carry around gas or take it around coal or whatever, the delivery trucks.
Yeah.
You'll see a Mustang every now and then. Oh,
Nice.
and depending if you're like really just trying to get somewhere on the interstate and you're driving like a absolute demon, you'll find some either Ferraris or like some form of supercar like just
Yeah.
chasing you out of nowhere
That's a
and then passing you.
exactly. What's like
So you need to feel
the most like
ego.
expensive car you've seen?
The Pagani,
Oh.
West Palm Beach.
That'll do it.
Yep. West Palm Beach, or well, Palm Beach, I should say, not West Palm Beach, because there's a separation. There's
Yeah.
a very clear separation. Like this is where Epstein lives and Trump lives. That's the town of Palm Beach, right? That's where I saw the Pagani.
Yeah.
And then you cross this bridge, and then boom, everybody else, all the broke motherfuckers like me and you, live here in
Yeah.
West Palm Beach area.
So you got all the broke
Which is
people, and then
always-
right next to the broke people, you got the billionaires.
Beach houses, yeah, beach houses, billionaires, that each all have like one Porsche in their garage, and then like two other expensive ass vehicles that if you were to sell,
Would support a
You
family
just,
of
like-
4.
it would get you a decent house
Yeah.
somewhere in the butt of nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Anywhere except, California or New York. Housing
Yeah,
is
or even like
expensive.
city, yeah, or anywhere like in city parts of like most states.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah. Yeah, like
You're just be
Cal.
earning like 26 an hour just to like actually survive and like not worry about shit.
Yeah, California is like terrible for getting like actual land, and then
Yeah, you'd need to be earning like 50 an hour at
yeah,
least to like have a fighting
yeah,
chance to do
and then
anything. I
New
don't know how my
York,
buddy Joker
you
does
gotta
it.
be in like New York State, not New York City,
Yeah,
and
because New
even
York
then it's rough.
City,
New York City is just a bunch of people stacked on top of each other.
New York City, you're literally selling drugs on the side as a
Yes,
side hustle.
if you have money.
It's not a joke. And the tech repairs in New York City is just you'll never run out of money there.
Oh, what a terrible landing.
You're doing
I could see
commercial
a tech repair
AC or
making bank.
yeah. You could actually be a millionaire being like a tech repair in New York City.
Oh, I thought
It's
teammate
actually
owned that.
diabolical.
I
Same thing
bumped
with
him
like
all over the
being an
moon.
electrician, especially for like commercial up there, or
Yeah.
being like a, really any tradesman in New York City, you're
Like a
making bank,
Yeah,
guaranteed.
electrician, plumber.
It just sucks.
Oh, what a bump.
Was that you or teammate?
That was not me.
Okay, well, I'm joining teammate. This decision.
All right, we're
This
gonna find
moment sucks.
this car we're talking about. Let's see what cars we got.
Masamune.
We got the Emperor, the Honda Civic. Oh, I got the Masamune. All right, we'll do that.
I'm going on the backfire. Oh man. It's actually almost impossible to live nowadays without roommates or
Yeah,
some like form of
or like on the sidewalk.
yeah. No, actually being homeless is like easier
Yeah. Well, because you can spend any money
to
you have on something besides a house. One like
true to an extent.
begging, depending on
You
where you
can't
live, will actually
you
get you something.
can't it's not enough to be a beggar as a homeless guy. You have to like actually be surviving off the shelters. And even then the shelters suck. So like unless you have an ID as a homeless guy already,
Yeah.
you're cooked. You ain't getting
Yeah,
that piss for
you gotta
nothing.
have an
You
idea
ain't getting
before
help.
you get homeless.
Gotta pray.
Like, be like,
Your
I'm
life
gonna
doesn't
be
go to shit.
homeless. Here's the plan.
Just buy a house, man.
I'm gonna be
I love that
homeless.
dumbass woman. If you're homeless, just buy a house.
Exactly, bro. I need to delete this game.
Do you want to call me back again for a bit? You don't have to cry before you go.
All right, chat. We're deleting the game. It's gone.
There are ways to.
Make money while you're homeless.
Well, yes, that'd be drugs.
Or something
if
else
you're-
morally terrible.
Yeah.
As long as you're not selling drugs to minors, I don't care. If you're,
But I mean, that's where the market's at.
I
Like,
know.
that's the easiest money.
it's the easiest, but it's also like the most messed up.
Yep. Motherfuckers don't care about morals.
That's yeah, I did get it.
Nonetheless, that right pain and suffering. It's the only way to.
Ooh.
It's funny. You'll see people that are homeless that are like, for sure, like in their 40s to 60s, just struggling out there.
Ooh. They yeah,
And then you
yeah.
see like OF models making like 8 million a week
Yeah.
and never seeing struggle ever in their life.
And they live right next to each other because the homeless guy's right outside their house. Ooh.
It's like literally the parable of the rich man and Lazarus.
Yep. What a demo. Don't you love that they added the yes quick chat?
It added so much to the game. It didn't add much. It just made it worse.
Yep. You know what they should do with Rocket League too?
Make custom quick chats.
rather than what is
You have
save,
words so you can like switch around.
yeah. Rather than what is save, they should have you missed.
Just
Because
have like a whole toxic community tab section of like quick chats, like the community submits and then Psyonix approves,
yeah,
things of that nature. And then have like a Splatoon title system where you can do the same thing, not just with like titles, but also like with quick chats, so you can like switch around quick chats.
that's fair.
Have it so where you can say like what a save and great clear in the same quick chat.
That'd be so funny.
Or thing.
Or like what a save and close one.
Yeah.
Or like take the shot and you have time. That'd be funny. I hate that
Take
you have
the
time.
time.
I low key
Something
hate
around
that you
something like
have
that.
time quick chat. It like it's crazy.
It's very condescending.
There was no need to put you have time in the game. Especially when it's 0 seconds and your teammate while you're dribbling is spamming you have time, you have time. Like bro, shut up. But it's chill.
Yeah.
Because apparently I've got time. I do not like this card. This is a terrible suggestion. Never make a suggestion again. That was so bad.
We could always just not play casual because I'm throwing all my MMR. I'm already in 1700.
Here, let's just do 1v1. This way you can feel good about yourself.
But I'm not though.
What
I'm
you
not going to feel good about myself.
why? You're gonna feel bad about cooking me?
No, just like stomping on the lower ranked.
Nah, it's chill.
I like fighting up, not kicking down.
Oh, what is this map, bro? Why'd you do this?
It was on random.
I despise you for this. This is a terrible decision. Like, low-key the worst map you could have chosen. I would have preferred Aquadome. Like, low-key, I think Aquadome would have been a better decision. And I hate Aquadome. They're both terrible
Because of
maps.
the brightness.
No, like, it's so bad.
You can't just say it's so bad and then just not give any reasons why.
It's white. It's so white. Like, don't get me
So
wrong.
it's bright. That's,
Yeah,
that's
well,
what you're saying.
Yeah, that. But like, it's too bright.
All right, next map is Salty Shores.
No. You're a terrorist. That's what you are.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. These are some crazy allegations.
Salty
you're throwing
Shores,
out
the
here.
Jews. Man, it makes sense now. Oh. That's lucky. I thought it was off. I don't like you. That was not cool. You know who else does that? That thinks they're cool? Schmuppy did that. Schmuppy's not cool. You're not cool. You and Schmuppy are like the same person. You're both, because you're both terrible people. And you think you're both great people. Newsflash. No.
I don't think I'm great, man.
Okay, well, you probably.
I accept that I'm
watch.
evil. I'm an
I
evil
bet
retard.
you he hates Jews too. I'll DM him. I'll DM him. Yo, nice. Yo, Schmuppy, you like Jews?
That is-
Should I just DM him? You like Jews? How fast do you think I'll get banned from the chat?
Hey, Shumpy, just a random question.
Hey,
And
Schmuppy,
please answer it honestly. Do you
Shumpy-
like Jews?
Schmuppy, I've got an honest question, and if you answer in the negative, it won't affect you in any way. I'm just genuinely curious.
Be honest with me. Jews reject the Jews? If Jews do, she's great. That's like Jews.
It depends what personality you'll gain from me. That is.
Nah, Schmuppy, like, low-key, think about his personality. I low-key think he'd have similar opinions to you. If he didn't, I would be shocked, and I would try to change his mind.
There's no need to change people's minds. You just gotta show them, and if they reject it, it's like it's on them, right?
Exactly. He's just missing out.
You can show them like, and this is the thing with a lot of people too. You can show them like all the history, all the ways like Jesus is God,
Yeah.
right? They could literally see Jesus like pop up right before their eyes, literally showing them like the infinite power that he wields,
Yeah.
and they'd be like, "Nah, I'm just going schizo, bro."
That would be something Schmuppy says he is happening. He'd be like, I'm schizo. I bet you he is schizophrenic. What if I DM him? 2 questions. First, are you a schizophrenic? Second, what are your thoughts on the Jews?
No, just ask him about the Jews. Although what type of person he is, the answers.
The schizophrenia question comes later. Oh, what a terrible thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes based on his answer to the first question.
Yep. I'll know if he's schizo posts.
I have a question for you, and based on your answer to this question, I may or may not have a second question for you. But it won't change my, like, you know, how I think of you at all, for the most part. Except for, like, entirely how I view you. You know.
I mean, how people feel about Jews doesn't change like my initial opinion of people at all. Because like I understand, not a lot of people are as, to put it bluntly, as like
Anti.
hyperfixated on history in general.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna look into like, you know, the rise of Bolshevism in like Eastern and Western Europe. Uh, like the rise
Dang,
in
what a
like
hit.
Russia, how like they got murdered
Yeah.
by a bunch of like by Mossad way back when, or things of that nature. Really get
Oh.
too deep in here. 70 million Christians murdered for nothing, and no
Yep.
one talks about that. Or all the colonialism in Africa, how you have like
No.
again Christians getting murked
Yeah.
literally without purpose, other than here ethnic and religious cleansing. We don't mess with Christianity, so here murder these people. And it doesn't
Bro.
even have to be Christians either.
How do you
Like-
yap so well while you play? I don't get how you talk so much. Like, you focus so well on a conversation while literally cooking me. I just like it. You should just pick one, and I would prefer you choose talking over playing well.
Well, see, this is my autopilot, so
No,
I don't need to really focus.
No.
I don't know if that makes it worse.
That makes it worse. Stop. Don't say that. Say you're sweating. You're a sweat.
Oh, my bad. Now I gotta lie to you.
You're a
Make me feel
sweat.
better.
You're sweating. This is like you absolutely try-harding on me. There is no like.
Yeah, I'm fully sweating.
This
I'm
is it's a
actually
normal
worse than
map.
Shelby.
Dude, one of my buddies, he like literally like he was competing at state for esports, and he had to like ask his buddy how to prevent his hands from sweating so much. And he brought like, I don't know if it was like, I think it was like baby powder so that his hands didn't sweat. I'm like, you are the definition of a sweaty gamer kid. Like, you were why
Needs
we.
ice packs.
You're like, I'm like, you are why we have a bad rap as gamers. You're why people look at us and say, ew, you smell bad. He has a problem. I don't get how a woman could ever hold his hand. Like, that thing has to be
Yeah, man.
dripping wet. Like,
Women have settled for way worse, man. You don't even understand.
oh, there goes my boost. It's chill. It's chill. It's not chill anymore. Ugh.
No, it's pretty chill.
Oh, it's
I'm
chill.
chilling.
No, it's all gone.
I kind of just like trolled there.
Your autopilot didn't work there.
I really thought I could just like dunk you there.
Your
having
autopilot
an ego.
just turned off. Have you heard about how like Tesla autopilot will turn off if you're about to get in a crash so they can't be held liable? That was disgusting. I hate you.
Yeah. Well,
I think
again,
part of it is
they don't
also
want to pay shit.
I think
Then
part of it
legal
is
fees.
also because like their AI for the autopilot can't like they legally cannot pull you off into the shoulder or things like that. Like they cannot break the law with their autopilot, and so they give it to you so that you have that choice. But it's also like I feel like they should make it a feature that they can in those extreme cases. But it's just-
Tesla has put in place like accident avoidance, like algorithms, but it's not like again. If the crash is unavoidable, then you know,
to avoid
sucks
lawsuit.
to sucks. Yeah.
That way, when they look
If you
at
survive, even if you survive, it's At that point, if the Tesla can't like maneuver itself out of the way, then you are just like beyond cooked.
Yeah, that's fair. If
Like if you drive off a cliff, no amount of like state of the art autopilot is ever saving you.
it's like, oh wait, let me back
from
up real
certain
quick.
death.
Let me back up real quick.
Let me put on the emergency brake real quick.
Let's just pause real quick. So we're just gonna turn off the autopilot here and wish you the best of luck. Peace out, Tesla.
On some Looney Tunes logic here.
Exactly. I don't like that.
We're just gonna really quickly enable the on the tablet that Tesla has. Do you want to just back up in midair really quickly?
Exactly. You just gotta
Oh man.
throw it in reverse, Terry. It's a joke. It's an insight. Yeah, it was.
You gotta put in reverse, sir.
There you
Put
go.
in reverse. Well, it depends on the type of crash too.
Yeah.
But that's why like every car in existence should have a dash cam. So
Yes.
I'm glad like Australia has like put in place like sensors, like rare Australia L outside of like its ecosystem, just being like full of demons.
Nah, like the spider season, bro. Like, what? Dude, that place is probably the most messed up place on earth.
I'm saying this as a Florida guy, and I know like our place is like the second most fucked place in the world. I'm not going to Australia.
No, Australia is a terrible place. Like, if you live in Australia by choice, there is something wrong in your brain.
Either that or you like actually like love Australia to the point where you know everything and know how to deal with everything.
Yeah.
Because there are motherfuckers that come here and just understand what to do.
Yeah. And then you got
Like
Australia.
they study to become locals, which every tourist should, you know, have the decency to do their research and actually like understand what the locals do in Florida, right? But realistically, you're never even getting that amount of effort in a random tourist to even like
Yeah.
throw their trash properly, let alone know where the actual good tourist attractions are, which are usually secluded areas away from like the major parts.
Yeah. You got like the parks and stuff that they recommend, but
Yeah, you have Kissimmee area of Orlando, and then you have actual
like actual
real
good tourist
Orlando.
locations. Like places
Yeah,
people from Florida would go visit.
Fernandina Beach, for example. No one ever is gonna go to Fernandina Beach for like
Tourism.
the beach itself. Or well, they would, but like again, that's if they're doing the research. But most people don't know about Fernandina Beach, exit 373.
Dang.
But everyone knows about Miami Beach.
The movie
That's
beach.
where all. Yeah,
That's where like the
that's where all the plastic activity is at.
yeah.
That's where all the exotic diseases
Exactly.
cocaine are at.
That's where all the the diseases that
That's where you get the cancers.
that's where
all the,
that's where COVID came from.
totally, yeah.
Not-
That's where they ate the
Not
rat
a
soup.
not a lab.
Honestly,
not
believable.
China. Loki probably
Not in
Miami.
Israel, in China. Weird how Israel already had a COVID vaccine before everybody else. Kind of weird.
Why did we low key trust Fauci, bro? He was crazy.
Well, most of us didn't trust Fauci, but because a lot of us had to go to work
This is
and
very
had no
the
choice.
job. Oh frick! I left the
Vaccine
game.
mandates.
One sec. I'm joining it again. Yeah, the like jobs requiring it or else you're fired. That was kind of messed up.
Vaccine mandates. It was all cooked.
Bro, it won't let me ready up. What the crap? Oh, there we go. 4v4 private match. I have not played this map actually. The new map. I haven't done this one. Have you played this map yet?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, dang.
It's like literally the first thing I did this season. I got up with some of the homies, played some private matches on this map.
Boo.
Even got to test out some of the mutators, like unlimited jumps.
Yeah.
Noticed that there was a bug with unlimited jumps. Of course there was.
There's always a bug.
And you can't air roll, or well, at the time. I don't know if they fixed it, but
They probably did.
what you couldn't do with unlimited jumps is you can't spam your unlimited jumps if you're air rolling at all. But if you
Yeah.
don't air roll and you're spamming your jumps, then you're fine. You can
Interesting.
spam them however you please.
Oh, wait. Like, so. Holy, that's disgusting.
Also, there's a mutator where you can get demoed by the ball if it's going fast enough.
Yeah, I did see that. And so people will turn it to like Heat Seeker and do that.
Yeah, we specifically did it so. Oh yeah, and there's a player seeking ball as well, where it'll only go for players instead of the net. So if it's your color, it will like chase the other players.
Yeah, and that would make the demos like crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
And there's
then-
also a way to like disable normal goals and
Yeah,
have
and
it
then
to
turn
where
on
you only
demo
score-
goals.
Yeah.
Or like assist goals or aerial goals.
Yeah. Which is very nice, but that should have been added like at least 5 years ago.
You know what I think? I think demos and bumps need to be given points. Because
Yeah.
like there are
Bumps
so many plays.
should be like 50 points, and then like demos should be like 70.
Yeah.
I
Or
don't
like
know.
50,
Yeah,
50
points.
75. Because like there are so many plays that just wouldn't work without a demo.
Yeah.
And like there was one clip in RLCS Birmingham. It was like day 1 and it was like the game winning point was scored off a demo. And I'm like, if there were not demos, that would not have been scored. So they should reward demos.
And then boost steals as well, but only like 10 to 20 points.
Yeah.
And even bringing back like bullet shots.
Yeah, just for like hitting
Oh,
it fast.
Yeah.
See like that? The snagging of the boost. You know
Yeah,
what?
the
You know what would be
the
sick?
only issue I have with Sonics right now is like they don't have like a rumble indicators
Yeah.
like for other people and like things that you would normally have like sound cues for. Sonics hasn't like put in place any of that.
You know what would be
And
cool?
never mind that as well. Oh,
I
go
think
ahead.
it'd be interesting if in Rumble they had a way for you to see what power up your teammate had. Like
Yeah.
just above the name tag or something, like a symbol of it. Like how beneficial would that be to gameplay though?
Super beneficial. It would be like I would be scoring magnet goals every other fucking play. Like that's how crucial it is.
Because it's
It's
like,
like-
you know whether or not it's something like you should let your teammate go for.
Yeah, because the whole thing with SO3, right? He's like the squishy of Rumble gameplay. Basically, he can like straight up tornado air dribble, which is wild to me, and I can only like tornado ceiling shot.
Yeah.
And tornado ceiling shotting, anybody can do. Tornado air dribbling, no one's doing that. Or tornado ground to air dribble, no one's pulling that off. Never mind like a tornado flip reset.
Can he tornado flip reset?
Yes, he can flip reset with a tornado.
Holy. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
He's got to
And,
touch some grass or play another game mode, please. Like, you don't have to
You
live
might
off
act-
Rumble.
He enjoys Rumble so much that he's actually like made an argument saying that like the punch, if you know how to use a punch, you're actually better off with the punch than the plunger. And he actually like proves it with his gameplay, but nobody is at his level with
Yeah.
the power-ups.
Yeah, no. It's like the skill ceiling is in one place, and then he's just way above it. He's above the future skill ceiling for the foreseeable future. Like, nobody's reaching his skill ceiling for a hot minute.
No one's double flip resetting with the magnet like he's doing it.
Exactly.
No one's
Do
no one's scoring these air dribble shots.
you think
with the
that
punch.
if he was only allowed to like flip reset while using the tornado for, let's say, like 2 months, he would forget how to normal flip reset after long enough?
No, because he's been top 100 in normal games. See, here's the
Nah.
thing. Most like top Rumble players are also like SSL normally. So like you can't even say like, oh, you're only good at Rumble. Now these players are top 100 in like 2s and 1s and so forth.
Yeah.
Like
no.
they're not bad normally either.
Yeah, no, that buddy that was top 30 in 2s, he at one point with his buddy had both of them were top 25 in hoops, and I was like, y'all need to touch grass. Y'all have issues if you are
look
top
at
25
Ian.
in hoops.
Look at Ian. I don't know if you know Ian, but basically his ass has been like number 1 in hoops multiple seasons while
That's
also
actually
being
disgusting.
number 1. While also being number 1 in drop shot and snow day at some
He
point.
needs to touch grass. If you are top 1 in not only hoops but also snow day / drop shot, like, what are you doing?
Snow day is the most difficult, and snow day is the most difficult. Actually, no, drop shot and snow day are really close together as getting the hardest SSL. Because you literally have to win at SSL level for like 4 hours straight just to reach like SSL
Yeah.
in either of those game modes. Because there's just only a handful of players at that level because no one's playing those game modes. And not only that, but like if you only play those game modes, getting SSL rewards is close to impossible. Like you literally have to like designate homies to like win trade with you.
Yeah.
And that's what like my homie Wally did. He was top 30 in snow day like last season. But not because he was good at the game,
But because
even
his
though he
buddies
was
were.
GC3. Yeah, his buddies literally carried him.
That's so funny.
His buddies being like 2100 and 2k MMR each.
In that game mode? Holy.
No,
bro.
not in the game.
I was about to
but,
say, like, if you are 2100 in drop shot, you
those.
need to leave. You should not be playing Rocket League anymore. Like, you need
if
to
you're
go.
if you're 2100 and drop shot, you need to actually like just drop Rocket League and start like studying like neuroscience or something. 'Cause
Yeah. There's
there's
something.
a cognitive level
Your brain
that you
is
need
just
to reach
so.
to be that better.
Your brain is just so much better that you gotta go do something good. Like, go make a
You actually need
rocket.
to.
Go make a rocket to get to Pluto. Like, there is something wrong with you if you were 2100 in drop shot. Okay, now
Please solve our fuel crisis.
Now I'm
like no.
now I'm curious what the peak drop shot MMR is.
Because I know SO3 has hit 2K MMR in Rumble, which is wild. But yeah,
Yeah.
go
That's
off,
that's
right?
disgusting.
Which is like 600 MMR above number 2.
Oh my gosh.
But you know, we'll let it slide.
Bruh, nobody's ever gonna get near that. That's so bad.
I mean, look at Zen. He's like 2,800 average. No one's getting that either. And that is like what? 1,000 MMR above SSL?
Yeah.
And like 400 MMR above number 2. That's sometimes. But you know, it is
Being
what it is.
400 above number 2 in something that's not a special mode is insane. Even in a special mode, that's disgusting. But like, that's even more disgusting in something like twos, which is a game mode that everybody just grinds a disgusting amount.
Yep, shout out Zen.
Zen, go touch grass. You're literally just a kid. I saw that. You tried.
I'm not that.
You tried.
Oh man.
Hey, Zen may be crazy, but he's still ungold in RLCS.
Yeah, he's still like champ 2 and 3s, so I'm better. he's platinum in Rumble. We're
Is
all
he
better than
really?
his ass. Yes, he's platinum in like most of his extra modes.
That's
If not all of them.
crazy.
He just doesn't play those game modes.
Yeah, I guess.
Why
so.
would he? To be fair. But yeah. I know some pro players will like play top 100 in extra modes.
Yeah.
Say for
Well,
example, like
and
Justin or like.
it's like he's gone for
Josie.
so long without playing those special modes. He's gonna be playing with absolute trash.
But the trash to him is like not even like an inconvenience. Like there's
Yeah.
no dead weight in his eyes. It's just a 1v3, and that 1v3 is a massacre for his side.
Yeah. Well, and it's like I feel like at some point he would get to a point where ranking up would become slightly difficult because like if you don't have teammates at a certain rank for him even that know what they're doing, then you're cooked.
No, he'll play 1900s. No. He could be like, he could be. Oh my god, he could be like 2900, and sometimes he'll get like random 1900s on his team, and he'll still like get wins. Like,
Dude, he needs
mind
to
you, the
get
gap
back.
between him and like the average 1900, it's the same gap between like a fresh new player and like a champ 1.
Yeah,
Just think about that for a moment.
that's kind of messed up.
Or the same gap as like a gold 3, and then someone like me that's like almost GC3.
Yeah. So basically, in both instances, people need to touch grass.
Yep.
Touch grass.
Hey man, I'm gonna become Eastern Orthodox soon.
How
So
many
I'm touching
hours
it
do you
up
have in
grass.
this game?
I only have 55 days played. So I'm just
Only
upset.
55. Bro, I have 15. Bro.
To be fair, I have been playing since 2018. There's like people that have like way more days played than me.
My buddy had 16,000 hours.
Yeah. If you have 16,000 hours, you have to be 2K MMR at least.
Yeah, he's like
Into
2,200.
Yeah. 'Cause that amount of hours does not justify being garbage.
Yeah, no.
It's like a vampire being broke after 200 years. Like if you're broke as a vampire after 200 years, like
How are you
We're
broke
just saying
as a
if-
vampire
if-
in general?
yeah, like at that point, walk into the sun. Like please kill
Just-
yourself.
your life's over. 200 years ago. No, but like he's got
So
I was like, so how often did you show up to school? And he was like, oh, like never. I'm like, what were you doing? He's like, I was playing Rocket League. And I'm like, dang. Like he like 4.0 student, but he never showed up to like a day of school.
I mean, he probably has like virtual and like has like a
No, he had in-person classes. Like we have like a citizenship thing where it's like if you don't show up, you get bad citizenship and you can't graduate, and he had to take extra classes to fix his citizenship,
That's wild.
and he was still a 4.0 student. All right, I gotta go.
He can't be garbage if
No,
you like
exactly.
SSL. If you're SSL in like anything in life, you can't be bad at any other things. Like you can branch off pretty quickly.
Yeah. All right, I will see you later, man.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Have a good one. We're gonna open all my drops super fast. What's with all the hats? Bro, this isn't real. Okay, there we go. Only 6 more. Only 5 more. Four more. Two more. One more. Now we do a trade-in. Nice, just got Cristiano's. And now we go.